Hello everybody, welcome back. My name is Basil, and today we are returning to Pokemon FireRed. And I've done a lot of grinding, or rather a lot of rare candying to save time for everybody. Including myself. I've also ran around a lot to increase the friendship because the game is actually really mean for friendship increase. Daisy unlocks really late, as in after Hall of Fame, so I can't even check the friendship. The only good thing is that I can use rare candies and other vitamins as well as leveling up to increase the friendship, as well as just running around on 4x speed for an eternity. That brings us to our Pichu evolved to a Raichu. Wait, why is Raichu called Raichu? Why are things called the way they are called? Alakazam shouldn't be called Alakazam. Why are you called the English name? Did the game screw up? And Raichu is called Raichu, despite being called Pichu? Did the game screw up? I guess the game screwed up. This is still correct. This is still correct. This is still correct. Oh no, because they had the same nicknames in English and German, so their names weren't taken over. I need to change their names. At least Lavender Town actually has a name changer. So I can actually try and change some of the names. We also have the Azumarill. We also have everything else fully evolved now and up to level for where we should be. Except for the ones that are just there as fodder. Even Wobbuffet, even he or she has a place now in the team for now. I mean, it's almost just a meme to be there for Mirror Coat and Counter and Destiny Bond. But it's basically either a safe switch or it could actually be good somehow. It does have the highest HP out of the entire team with, what, 193? Like, it almost has double the HP of most of the things here. And the defensive stats aren't the worst, like 55-ish, 55, 56. That is more than some of the other guys here can tout. Well, Quagsire is an exception. So, it might be useful. I don't know. Anyway, we have to get going with some stuff today. We have to clear the Lavender Tower. Actually, I believe down here is the name changer. We might as well make use of him. Yes. Well, actually, Raichu is also Raichu in German, so fine. That works. Alakazam is, though, called Zimzala. Zim... S-A-L-A. Let's go. And do I want to go through all the names here? I mean, this should now be Morlord. And I might have misspelled some stuff. But that always happens. That's part of the charm. Then we can go ahead and call this thing Digdry. Digdry. Bum, 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 bum. Starting off with just the names. I believe it's called Schwalbos. S-A-S-C-H-A-L-B-O-S-S. That fits perfectly, so that must be correct, surely. I hope so. And only one Pokemon left, which is the Ingenau. Where is it? There we go. Basically, its name is translated as where exactly. I'm not even sure if Wobbuffet is a name joke as well, like the same way that Wynot is. Okay, so we have to go through the Pokemon Tower. Because I believe we get Team Rocket fights here before we can go into Silphco. We need to go up. Okay. Bum, bum, bum. Stairs. Okay, now we get wild encounters. I believe last time we were here, we got an Aaron. Might as well also fight all the trainers now, because we need the EVs. Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum. Ghastly. Ghastly should fall to a Thunderbolt fairly easily. Sadly, some, like the Azumarill, because of how friendship works, leveled up really late and got Bubble Beam. Didn't get Bubble Beam, I should say, which does stink a little bit. I should have really just saved before giving them the candies to always check what their friendship would be and then reset whenever it didn't evolve. But yeah, whoops. I hope though that we can relearn moves. The move reminder is relevant later on. So maybe that way I can get access to Bubble Beam again. I'm not too worried because we also get Surfer eventually. So it's not the worst case of all. Another Ghastly, another Thunderbolt. Bum, 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 bum. Okay. Let's see. Oh, we actually do need to go through the middle. Stop it. I mean, Arons are really, really cute, and I'm really happy that I caught one. But I also don't need to see one every few steps. Good. Hello, Wilds. More Arons. Is there only Arons? I guess there's only Ghastlies here. Actually, the next level might have a different wild Pokemon. Which is interesting. Need to go around you, lady. Okay, and into here. So there might be more wild Pokemon or different wild Pokemon here. Because it's technically a different area without being a different area. Another Ghastly. Everything gets Thunderbolted. That is the rule. Raichu does need its EVs, and that is basically the best way it can get the EVs. Ghastly down. Bum ba-dum, bum ba-dum. Okay, let's grab the items. Elixir. Hey, at least we can sell it. Bum ba-dum, bum bum bum. More Ghastly. Okay. Fair enough. More Thunderbolts. Who are you gonna call? Raichu. That's the only one you need to call to get rid of all the ghosts. Awakening. Oh, I wonder if that's even relevant. I guess Ghastlies and Co can have what's it called? Hypnosis. So maybe that's relevant. And then again. Bum bum bum. Ghastly again. At least it's now a higher level than the others. I believe the others were like 22. And now it's 24. This really shouldn't prove any challenge to us, though. Should be fairly easy. Is there anything up here we should be mindful of? Nope. Maybe there's hidden items, but I'm not gonna try and look for every hidden item. I think I'd go mad. Also considering we're like 9 and a bit-ish hours into this run, after 3 streams, I wouldn't be surprised, like we are like halfway through now, I wouldn't be surprised if we might even finish this game this week because we have 3 streams this week. Because there's actually a bank holiday on Thursday, so I'll make use of that to have another stream going there. Usually I only have 1 stream during the work week and 1 stream on the weekends, but when there's a holiday, I can't really say no. More trainers being defeated. Another trainer. Oh, a wild Pokemon before we get the trainer fight. Oh, there's EVs here? Oh, that would have also been cool. That would have been very cool as well. Wait, why is... That's weird. Okay, I don't need an EV every step though. Please hold your horses. Enter the purified and protected zone. We're fully healed. Ah! Come child, I've purified this space so you can rest here. Okay, that's cool. And we get a clan tag. Yes, that's fine. Not... I guess for AP it's relevant, but not the most relevant. More Ghastlies. Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum. I guess we only have 15 Thunderbolts, so maybe we only had like less than 10 left. Might have been good then. Bum 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 bum. Bum bum ba-dum bum. Getting kind of sick of seeing only Ghastlies. But it is the Ghastly area. At least they are all wow, a crit. At least they're all going down really quickly. Bum ba-dum. Item? Nugget. Hey, money. Can always use money. Is there anything? No, there is nothing there. Except for more EVs. Yep, more EVs. Eevee would have been really cool. But I'd rather have my Aaron. I'll be very honest about that. Aaron is so much better. At least for me. Eevee is probably the better Nuzlocke pick, but Aaron is definitely the cuter Pokemon for me. Thunderbolt, go! Annihilate all the Ghastlies. This Raichu is gonna be known as a Ghostbuster. Bum, bum. More Ghastly. Does this train at least have a Haunter at the end? So that it's not just triple Ghastly? We'll see. Bum, ba da 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 ba ba. Nope, just Ghastlies. Okay, we need... I wish this wasn't such a long path through here, but I guess it is. Now we're getting Oddishes. Also interesting. I really would have rather had the Aaron than an Oddish. I mean, I like the is it Shroomish? No. The evolution of Oddish that isn't the flower petal one, because it's also cool, but I'd much rather just have an Aggron at the end, or any evolution. I think Oddish is definitely the worst one you could get here. Bum ba-dum, bum ba-dum. Bum ba ba da bum. Bum bum ba-dum bum. More Ghastlies. Thunderbolt. I wonder if one of them will ever have a Gengar. Because that would make... I guess we're still very over level for this area. It's a weird area because we need to clear this before we can actually continue with the city. So at the same time though, we're highly over leveled for this particular area. Run away from the Orishes. They may survive. Be gone, intruders. Is this a special wild encounter? Oh, it's a ghost. Ghost appeared. Subscribed and unveiled it. It's a Snorlax instead of a Marowak. Interesting. I kind of forgot that that was gonna be special like that. Can we... I think Thunderbolt should be able to deal a good amount of damage here. I'm mildly scared though about Snorlax. Okay, Yawn is fine. We probably do want to Thunder Wave it though. Now Raichu's gonna be asleep. Now we can still swap this about for... just for him. For the Quagsire. Good. Mud shot, go! This is gonna take a while to kill. No! Wait, it can remove the paralysis with... Oh dear. That is annoying. Wait, is it weaker to water than to... No, it definitely has slightly worse defenses than special defense. This is awful. Yikes. This could take a while. Snore? Okay. At least it doesn't do much damage, but it's still kind of spooky. Just needed to not press rest again. Okay, this is gonna take ages. Let's see if we can reduce his defenses instead. I didn't want to do that. I wanted to go on Tail Whip, but I spam clicked too much. Speed fail again. Probably just gonna press Snore again. No? Okay. So yeah, we're gonna just Tail Whip. Reduce its defense entirely. Remove it. Annihilate the defense. And then we can go ahead and start attacking it for real. Because we're not gonna kill it the normal way. Yeah, go ahead and press rest again. That's fine. A level 30 Snorlax. Under-leveled, but still so damn tanky. Especially because we don't have any fighting moves on us. As I think the biggest issue we have here. No fighting moves means we have nothing that's effective against it. Bum, bum, bum. It's now on -3 stages of tail whipping. -4. Headbutt, we tank. So maybe let's check now how much Mudshot does. Now after like -4 defense. That is a one-shot. That is what we wanted. Good. That took mildly longer. Ghost was the restless spirit of Cuburn's mother. It was a very big Snorlax. Mother spirit was calmed and departed to the afterlife. Oh well. So there is Team Rocket dudes. Do we need to heal at all? We maybe should. We can use a potion. No, probably more like a freshwater. I did end up sorting the inventory for once. Just to make everything a little bit more clean. We can grab an awakening. Get the Raichu to wake up. Should be fine. Okay. Let's deal with all the... Okay, at least what's the wild Pokemon for this? It's Grimer. Okay. At least now we can deal with all the Team Rocket guys. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Zubats, they all fall to Thunderbolt. That is at least the good part. Bum, 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 bum. Another Zubat. Another Zubat to fall to Thunderbolt. I will gladly accept that. Bum 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 bum. Bum ba da 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 dum. Thunderbolt on the Golbat. We could have had a Golbat by now. Possibly a Crobat as well. If I hadn't screwed up back then. Oh well. 39. This is where I just need to start being careful. Because Raichu can't go above level 40 because that's the next rival level. Okay. We can possibly just go over to him because he's faster than anything they could possibly have. Let's defeat that guy. If he has more Zubats, I believe Alakazam does... Oh, coughing. Ugh. I mean, as long as it doesn't explode, I guess Psychic should defeat it. Probably. Hopefully. Yep. Okay. Good. Alakazam won't have any troubles. Drowsy. This could be weird, though. Shockwave? Let's see how much damage that does. I mean, we have really high special attack, but it doesn't quite one-shot. Okay. We can still just defeat it with a Psychic. That works. I could... So I went to the casino in-game. Spent a lot of my money there to get the TM, so I do have Shadow Ball, and I will probably get that on him for Sabrina. If he survives Sabrina, at least. Because that's gonna help a ton. Zubat. And we can just press Shockwave here. We are definitely faster. Vroomf. Bum, 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 bum. More Zubats, more Shockwave. Everything's getting electrocuted today. So far. This team was actually built or prepared for the rival fight we'd face. But I guess we are currently just doing Lavender Tower and electrocuting everything in here. Kind of forgot that the rival comes after Lavender Tower. We can Psychic here just to be very smart about this. Yeah, good. Because I wasn't sure that without stab there, Shockwave would kill. Okay, so now this dude here is free. There we go. Now we're back at home. Do we get anything? Now we can clear the Snorlax, or whatever it is gonna be. Good to know. Should we deal with that now, though? Because first of all, let's head to the Pokemon Center. On one hand, I want to go ahead and beat up the rival. On the other hand, I do want to see what the Snorlax encounter is gonna be. Because that is still a really strong Pokemon to make use of, so I will swap them around just because Quagsire is the tankiest, just in case whatever that wild Pokemon might be, because it's not just a Snorlax. I believe I need to go through here. Wait, is there anything up here? Just people? One person. Oh, we get a TM27. It's return. Okay. Basically, high friendship Pokemon will do more damage. It's an okay-ish move. It's okay. It's not great, but it's okay. I don't really wanna fight these guys. There's nothing there. Oh, come on. At least Quagsire should just ignore most of the stuff that they do. And we can just mudshot them. They are fairly weak. But I do just want to get to the Snorlax. So Goldeen should also just go down by mudshot. Yep, good. Fisherman down. Fisherman chip. Okay, fish and chips. Okay. Accepted. Oh, you can see that far? You have really good eyesight. At least he only has a singular Goldeen, but it is fairly high level, considering everything we've seen. Oh, I just pressed water gun. Whoops. That probably won't deal with it. Nope. Mudshot. It missed? Wow. Wow. Flail? That shouldn't do any damage. No. Okay, good. Mudshot should take care of that. Yes, good. That is him done. Can we please get to the Snorlax now? Still not. Look away. Look away, dude. There we go. There we go. So we haven't had an encounter here. We will make use of this. Bum 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 bum. Yeah, this is the Snorlax. This is Route 12 Snorlax route. Let's see what we get. It's a Chinchu. I mean, it's okay. It's also not amazing. Considering Snorlax actually has really good stats for a really good Pokemon with the Randomizer staying in similar strength. Chinchu's kind of meh. But oh well. I guess it's fine. I guess it is fine. It's called a Lampy in German, as in just a lamp. A very cute lamp. Okay. But now this route is cleared and we could go further down. Wait, what is here? What is inside this house? Oh, it's the fishing guru. Guru. We get a super rod from him. That is pretty good. Actually, we do have some places we can check out. Now, with that fishing rod, let's get this rod on register. There we go. So we can head to some of the places that we skipped out on before. We can go to Pallet Town. There we go. Because there's a water route that we can fishing rod at and get another encounter at. Might as well. Select. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's go. What do we get for Pallet Town? We get... That is a Dupes Clause. As very cool as this is sadly a Dupes Clause. Bum, 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 bum. Please not another Aggron. It's a Electrike. I will accept that. That is pretty interesting. I mean, it's not amazing again, but it is interesting. It's also called a Fritzelblitz in German. Basically, very cute little lightning. We get it to be named. This is gonna be the difficult part. F-R-I-T. Is it? It's probably Z. Oh, ooh. It doesn't fit. Then we just have to go with this. The name's really too long for this game? Or am I just being stupid? Ah, the naming is without the T. Blizz. Okay. Fair enough. So that is Pallet Town done, though. That is pretty good. I can actually now have the overlay for the... Not overlay. The Nuzlocking tool on my PC without problems, because I did turn this to be set at eternal time to not be paused. There we go. Words. It's been a long day at work. Viridian City also has water here, so we can also check this out. There's also the bush up there that we could check. Not even a nibble. Okay, let's try again. Come on. Surely it can't be that difficult. What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nothing? That would highly surprise me. There's really nothing here. Surely there should be something. Really? Viridian City. Surely there should be some sort of Pokemon here. That's the Pokemon Gen 3. Fishing. There are Pokemon here. Quite a few Pokemon here. So that shouldn't be the issue. Maybe we're just being unlucky? Probably just being unlucky. There we go. There we go. That's a Pokemon on the hook. And it's a Dupes. But at least we know that there's quite a few Pokemon here. So realistically... Wait, what is this? This is a Super Rod. So there should be enough Pokemon here. Or maybe it's the power of my Pokemon that's causing it to be difficult. We'll see. Nothing? Okay, let's just keep going. There we go. No Wingull. It's a Dunsparce. I mean, we do sometimes need throwaway Pokemon. So I do accept. Reluctantly. Bum, 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 bum. I believe it's just called a Dumeasel. Dum, as in dumb. Easel. Okay, then we cut them down this tree, and I'm not sure what this guy teaches us. Oh, he just teaches Dream Eater. Ah, okay. Not that interesting then. Was there anything else we needed to do? Not really. That gym isn't active yet. There's nothing there. I did, when going back here, go through the tunnel and pick up the stuff from the house. So we do have HM Flash. That's the important part. Okay, so that is this route done. Cerulean City, we still can't get anything from without Surf. We need Surf. Then, anything else we missed? No, we didn't miss anything else. Okay, so now we can head to Saffron, which is here. Let's head to Saffron and get going into Silph Co to defeat our rival. Beat up rival, and then we actually need to beat up Giovanni again, which is arguably just as, possibly even more difficult. Okay. Let's see. Where is the building for that? It should be up here. There we go. So let's actually set our Raichu into first spot again, because that's what's meant to defeat the Pidgeot. Nothing here. Okay, nothing there. There's nothing? Okay. I kind of expected Rival to just be here. Is this place just empty? Or do we need to actually beat the gym first? No, we don't. We do actually need to defeat Team Rocket here first. Okay. Bum, bum, ba-dum, bow. Go back. Ooh, that dude has a lot of Pokemon. That might be quite difficult. At least Raichu should be able to defeat the Golbats. Again, this place is very highly underleveled. For some reason. I don't even know why they're so low level. Because Rival is on he's on 40, Giovanni's 41, and Sabrina's 43. So it wouldn't hurt them to have like 5 levels more or something. To be around like 30 to 35. Instead they're hanging down here with 25. Feels very weird. Bum, 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 bum. Thunderbolt. Thunderbolt everything that ever gets into our way. Because that works. More Zubats to be fried. Let's keep going. There's more dudes there. What does this place here lead to? It's a teleporter. Oh no, teleporters. Teleporter puzzles. Never a joy. Grimer? Does Grimer die to a thunderbolt? Let's see. Possibly? Yes, it does. Okay, I didn't expect that. I guess they are also still very underleveled. Electrode is a problem, though. Let's head over to Quagsire. Screech shouldn't do too much. Defense Harshly fell. I guess that's fine. Mudshot should just take down the Electrode. Yes. Yes, good. Bam, 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 bam. Okay, let's see. There's more teleporters here, but let's first of all defeat this dude. The Rocket Brothers. Wheezing. Ooh. Is that a ground type? No, it's not. But that probably doesn't do a lot. I take that back. Raichu's really strong. Level 40. Okay, we can't go above this. This is the limit for Raichu now. Regular coughing. Bum, bum, bum. Down with it. Fell the coughing. And a go back. Down with it as well. Raichu wins more XP. We will swap it out now though for the Alakazam, I think. It's probably the smartest choice here. Is there anything else here? Stairs, another rocket dude, and a Pokeball over there in the corner. Bum bum ba dum bum. Psychic, go. That takes care of Eradicate. That eradicated it, huh? Ha ha ha. Oh. That's another dead Pokemon because Psychic is special. So Intimidate does nothing. Arbok is down. Golbat should just die to Shockwave. Should, quote unquote. Yep, that works. Alakazam gets a level up. And coughing. Coughing should just die to Psychic. Bum, ba, dum, bum, bum. Okay, that is this dude done. There's also stairs. I'm kind of getting worried about all the stairs. Getting iron. I mean, it's a vitamin, it's fine. This dude doesn't have anything. So the teleporter here sends us back. Okay. I guess we'll stick with this. I hope we don't fight Giovanni first. That would be fairly awkward. Because we don't have the team to probably deal with it that easily. Well, we kinda do, but it's, again, more meant for the rival and not for Giovanni. Cubone. I guess we can just Psychic that. I mean, with a Pokemon that has that high of a special attack, We can probably just Psychic everything in its way. As long as it isn't some very specially defensive tank. That is, again, a dead Zubat. At least they're getting up there with the levels slowly but surely. They're almost at level 30. Okay, nothing there. That's a scientist that needs to get beat up. Magnemite. Magnemite looks psychicable. Indeed. Bum, 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 bum. Okay. Voltorb is also very dead to Psychic. We might even have to use an Ether because we are running out of Psychic uses. We only have 2. Magneton should probably also just die to Psychic. Yes. Whoa, what? It survived. Does it die to Shockwave? Should be. Yeah. Good. Very good. For a moment there I was worried if it had something like Volt Absorb. But alas it doesn't. There's another teleporter here. Which leads to this. Ah. Okay. Let's check this teleport. This leads to behind the door. Needs a car key. Card key. I wonder if surface finished. So this has nothing. Did you? Should probably just go up or downstairs. What is this downstairs? This is another rocket dude. This is a different downstairs. Cubone. Cubone will succumb to a Psychic. Like most things so far. Cubone and Marowak would also be really cool. I wouldn't be against them. Level 40 on the Alakazam. Means I need to also be careful now on it. But at least we still have a lot of other Pokemon that need to be leveled. And gain EVs. Let's send in the... I was about to say send in the Boinganau, but no. That doesn't work. Okay, so we can't open this door without a card key. That is something else. That is a dead Rocket Trainer. About to be dead Rocket Trainer. Bum 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 ba-dum bum bum. Raticate should just fall to Mudshot. Quick Attack actually does 9 damage. Not bad. Still a dead Raticate. Zubat should die to Water Gun, maybe? Hopefully? Nope. Of course. Oh no, now it gets through with a Confuse Ray. I was so glad when I had electric moves. I didn't need to deal with this. No, of course we hurt ourselves in confusion. We deal more damage to ourselves than their opponent is. Okay, good. The Water Gun came through. Golbat. Ugh. I'm still... Oh, we flinched. Wing Attack shouldn't do too much. No. Please just get through the confusion. Yes, good. Very good. Another bite. Don't flinch. Come on. Are you serious? Get through the confusion, please. No. Okay. I'm done with this. Let's send in you. You own... Well, you have special and physical ones. Bite doesn't even really hurt. I mean, if it bites again... We are Psychic Pokemon, so if it bites again, we can't... Of course, now you do a physical attack. Just bite again. That's a Supersonic. And oh... It's awful. You're awful. They're the worst. Why are you wing attacking instead of biting? Evil. Of course, now if I go for counter, then... Okay, now you wing attack. Now we can counter. How much damage does that do? Quite a bit. I'm not even sure if Supersonic does anything. Because it is just a retaliation. It doesn't do anything. So, of course, now it uses a special move. All of a sudden. We can actually hurt ourselves on confusion still. Okay, wing attack. Can still just counter, please. Please get through. Nope, of course not. I hate confusion. Please just get me through this. Do we have a quick attack on him? We do. Good. Defeat this Golbat. Confusion sucks. Rattata. Oh, I didn't actually want a quick attack. But that is fine, I guess. That works too. That worked perfectly fine. This is another card key entrance. So I guess we need a okay, we get calcium. Oh, now you see me. I guess he has glasses for a reason. Then again, that didn't help him see beyond one tile in front of him. Electrode should go down against you. We should be fine to just press mod shot here. I'm not too worried, though I should probably heal him. I do wanna... I should press dig and escape this place. Heal up as well. Muck. Muck shouldn't be too much of a trouble here. Troublemaker. Ooh, it survives. Speed down. Minimize. We're fine with minimize. For now. For now, at least. Not really a fan of this situation. Let's go for Dugtrio. Screech is fine. And we can Magnitude here and just hope it hits. Yes, it does. Good. Knock down. Okay, now we'll use Dig though to escape from here. And heal everything up because we are a little bit too hurt. I don't want to spend a ton of healing items when we have just a quick out of here. Pokemon Center. I didn't teleport because I wasn't sure if I did actually use this Pokemon Center before. Okay, we healed up. Still unsure though if we'll face the rival before we face Giovanni. It could be spooky still. So I'm pretty sure we went through here. What is this stair? This is where... This is a different place. Okay. I love the Team Rocket hideout bases with all them riddles and puzzles and mazes. Mazes was the word I was looking for. It's faster than Quagsire. Fair enough. Much should take care of it though. What again? Oh, we are. We're on a speed tie. Interesting. That's why I was like, why is it faster than us? But I guess speed tie is interesting. Mudshot, go. That doesn't kill. Guess it does have more physical defense than I gave it credit for. But it should still die now. And another Raticate. Will we speed tie again? It is fast at least. Yes, the only proof we'll have now is if we're... Oh no, no we didn't speed tie because we just had Mudshot. It reduced its speed, that's why we're now faster. Makes sense. So, what are you? Work for Sifco. What am I to do? Oh no. Where's this lead to? This is... Ah, okay. This leads to nowhere. There's another teleporter. Leading to... Focus Punch. Focus Punch is cool. Not necessarily useful right now. But it's cool at least. So we did deal with this dude. There's a teleporter there. Which... Okay, we will fight another scientist. We'll just eventually have used all the teleporters. Magneton. Magneton should just go down to a mud shot. Unless we get supersonic and hit ourselves on confusion. Yep. Sonic Boom is kind of spooky because it always deals 20 damage. Stop hitting yourself in confusion, please. Please get through. Jesus. Okay. Let's go with Doug Trio. Sonic Boom. Please hit the magnitude. Is 7 enough? I mean, it's 4 times weak. Yeah, okay, that is enough. Good. Coughing does sadly have Levitate. Rock 2. Let's see how much damage that does, at least. Not a whole lot. Sludge probably does quite a bit more than I'd like it to. Not quite that much. I mean, it's better than swapping out right away now. Especially because my actual answer to this would have been Quagsire, but Quagsire is almost dead. That's another dead coughing. Let's see what comes out next. It's a wheezing. Ooh, this is even worse now. I mean, let's see. This does only kill in like 5 hits. Smoke screen's fine. We're gonna have to sadly swap out now into... I don't even know what. We could go into you and check what it has for moves. Tackle. Tackle is fine, I guess. We can just counter. Is that gonna be any good? I guess it's the safest play we have, considering that our Quagsire is nearly dead. And it just continues to press tackle. I take that. Smog is sadly just gonna poison us here. No, that is also... Oh, poison is physical? Ooh. Okay, I'll take that. Magnemite? Is it gonna use a special move? Oh, it's just gonna paralyze us. Ugh. But is it gonna use a special move? Of course it doesn't hit, which means we can't check. Could you stop trying to supersonic us? That would be great. Okay. Fine. Okay, fine. I guess I'll switch then. That's all you do. Press supersonic. Although the theory is Sonic Boom should be physical. And counter should just deal quite a bit of damage here. Yep. Wow. Spamming the confusion. That should do nothing. Use supersonic. Or sonic boom. Yep. Snapped out of confusion. Jesus. We're really good at this. It just keeps going. What is this AI? Please. Stop doing this loop. And please let me at least hit the... We are paralyzed again! I'm done. I'm so done with this. This is awful. Absolutely awful. Sonic Boom missed. Let's go for Rock Tomb. That should take care of it. I didn't want to press Magnitude and get him 1 or something silly like that. But that's fine. I didn't really want to escape this place again, but I feel like we just have to, kinda. Yeah, we should. Too low and too many troubles. Let's move out. head back to Pokemon Center. I think it's faster to just run there than to use teleport. Because there's the entire menu shenanigans and then waiting for the animation. So this should be faster. We should probably just check out the natures of our new Pokemon that we caught. So we have a Chinchou that is bold with Illuminate and counter rate increase. That's not great. I hope that turns into Volt Absorb. If it missed Volt Absorb, that kind of sucks. At level 30 though, it hasn't really got great stats. I think Volt Absorb is literally the only reason to use this evolution. You are naughty in nature. Okay. Static is good. It has decent special attack for its level. Like really decent special attack for its level. But it has no electric moves yet. And Dunsparce is just a Dunsparce. It is adamant. Hey, at least its physical attack is really high. Runaway makes escape easier. It does have pretty high physical attack for level 22. I won't deny that. It might actually just be the perfect Dunsparce for this. Oh, that is amusing while also being very, very sad. Let's head back in and continue this puzzle. On Thursday, we will, by the way, be back live at 20 o'clock CST. I just have to go with 17 during the week, basically, because I have work. I need to wake up early. I need to be a functioning member of society. So I can't just go streaming from 20 to 11, from 8 to 11. I need to actually be smart about it. And on Thursday, at least it's bank holiday, and Friday is a so-called bridge day. So I can just sit back and relax on Friday. Nothing. Oh, right. This was nothing. I'm already getting confused with all these puzzles. Let's move up and left. I believe that was where teleporter was. Yep, this is where that dude was. Then we had a guy here. We should have maybe pulled him out like one tile further just to make walking past him easier. Arbok should go down to a... I was going to say mud shot, but now that I have the Intimidate in me, I don't even... Oh, flinch. Come on. Don't poison. Don't you dare. Mud shot might not kill because of the Intimidate. No. I think if we hadn't been intimidated, we definitely would have killed it. Maybe, though, the speed down is enough to make us first. Good. I didn't want to risk getting poisoned again. Sorry, had to hydrate. When you're talking and you notice that your mouth is just running really, really dry. Well, on the other side of that, there is a scientist dude. Voltorb. That is Mud Slappable. Mud Shot. Not Mud Slap. Mud Shot. Then again, we are just slapping through everything here. As long as we don't get confused for an eternity. Coughing. It does sadly have Levitate, but we can still water gun it. Smog. As long as it doesn't poison us, we're fine. Oh. I mean, we're still fine, it's just annoying. Water gun, please. Did we miss, by the way? I think we missed. Ugh. Magneton doesn't... That thing doesn't have Levitate anymore, so we can just mud-shot it. That should deal with it. Again, we did have an Intimidate in. Did we? I think so. Maybe. I don't remember. We will have to use the antidote. At least we still have a couple. We can also just go ahead and give it a soda. I don't really want to run back again, so we might as well just seal it. Nothing here. Oh, that's a way around. Wait, this was the stairs where we went up, I think? Golbat? Okay, we can water gun this. It's faster. Please don't stun knock me. Good. It does survive 3 water guns, though. That's not great. Confuse Ray really sucks here. Please just get through. Just get through. Just get through. Just get through. It does get through. Okay. Can we get through again? Is a big question. Snapped out of confusion. Very great. Very good. That's exactly what we want to have. Very little confusion. Drowsy should be dead to Macho. Unless it misses. What does Meditate do? Increases attack. I'm not worried about that and on Drowsy. Drowsy doesn't do anything with its attack. Quagsire is also almost on level 40. Sheesh. Hypno should... No, it will survive. Will survive. Disable missed. Interesting. That does kill. We're now level 40. Again in a pickle of I don't really want to overlevel. So we'll swap this out for the Dug Trio. Nothing there. This was the stairs. Right, this was where those 2 teleporters were. Wait, what was the stair then? This is where we start getting very confused. This was this dude. Let's try and check all the stairs then. This is where we... No, this is a different guy. Okay. Chop. That's not really great against Dug Trio. We might be fine with a Magnitude. Magnitude 4 doesn't do anything. That's not great. Revenge? Ooh, I'm kind of scared. Really scared. Okay. Nope. Into you. Don't want to risk this. It also has very little HP. Foresight is an interesting move, but isn't gonna help it much. Aerial Ace should just take care of my chop. And then it has Machoke as well, okay. Again, Aerial Ace should just deal with them. Yep, there we go. Very good, very glad. We should probably just go ahead and heal the Dug Trio though. There we go. What are you? You are just all hostages? Yep, all hostages. That is another rocket dude. Zubat should fall to Rock Tomb? Probably. Yes, good. Then he has another Zubat. Okay, more Rock Tomb. Except it misses. And we're getting confused again. I'm so sick and tired of getting confused. It's the worst. Come on. Just don't have... Awful. Just don't be confused. Good. Don't be a mimic. There we go. Another Zubat down. What does he have as a third Pokemon? It's a Golbat. I mean... Okay, we snap out of confusion. We do get another Rock Tomb. Does it kill? Doesn't even kill, but it is speed down, which means unless we get hurt too much here, we do survive. We do just need to... If we had missed this Rock Tomb, we would have been dead. I should have been more careful. I do apologize. That was fairly stupid. But Doug Trio does survive. Get a level up. Slash is interesting. 70 damage is a stronger cut. I guess we can get rid of Dig here. Finally. Means I also need to run the entire way back now, but it is too good to not pick it. Oh, interesting. Okay, I do kind of want to heal up first. Not lemonade, but fresh water. Floop. Let's check first, though, who else is here. There's that. There's a scientist. We do want to clear every dude on every level just to be able to walk through this and test every teleporter here without too much of a worry. Magnitude, go! Magnitude 6 might not suffice. We'll see. Okay, it does suffice. Good. But it has so many mons. No, not coughing. Maybe Slash does good damage here. It does do good damage. Okay. Don't poison. Of course. Of course you had to. Team Rocket is the worst. Slash. Team Rocket really is the worst. Between poison, confusion, all the shenanigans. Magneton. Get another poison. We can Magnitude 7 should take care of the Magneton. Yep. Then we get a Magnemite. We just get poisoned again. We should still be fine though to just Magnitude again. Another 7. As long as we get to kill everything here and then just heal up. That's all we need to do. That's another coughing. I'm not too fond of it, so I will swap out into the Wobbuffet, I guess. And let's see. Smog we should be fine with. Should. What does it have? Maybe just... yeah. No, so the poison was physical, right? So Miracle doesn't do anything. So we should just press counter. And then it starts using the smoke screen. Yeah, we should just use counter here. Smog, sure. Now we can... oh, that was a crit. Okay. Does that do anything? Now the smoke screen. Did I mention how annoying Team Rocket was? They're awful. Sludge. Counter. Attack missed, obviously, because we're now just in hell. But I don't really have a really good switch into this. Maybe this kills. No, it doesn't. Sludge. Please just... now we're poisoned. Great. This took long enough. But counter should kill. Yes. Good. We should be fine to escape from here, though. 27. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Not yet. 2F, 1F. What does it look like? 20. Okay. 21. 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. There we go. We're good. We were good. We could have actually just teleported back. Oh well. Yeah, I'm not sure if Slash... oh, Slash is really good. It's definitely better than Dig. Dig was just very convenient to get out of these situations. Hopefully, though, we've cleared enough trainers now that we can not that we don't have to worry about them all again. No, come on. Stop it with the changing stairs. So this was this floor. There is more stairs here. More trainers. No, we did these guys. Okay, so we did all of this. We still don't have the card key. Oh, there's more stairs. This dude is done. This is that floor, so this was that. Too many stairs. This is this dude. There is nowhere this goes to. No, there's a scientist, which we did beat. There's a teleporter. That brings us to this guy that we already beat. This is the card key. Okay, very good. Finally have it. Okay, fine. I guess I'll fight another Team Rocket dude. Hypno should die. Hypno should die fairly fast. Though level 33 is not to be underestimated. Magnitude 7, does that kill? Is the good question. I think Hypno had fairly good physical defense. It did. Confusion. Okay, that was a crit. Good. Okay, 8 should kill. I was about to say that looked very bad for us there. But if it's just a crit, then that means it realistically only does like 20-ish damage. Which is still a lot, but not nearly enough to really put us into danger. I'm not gonna run all the way back for that. So now we run around going to open all the doors. Like this one. Card key, okay. Is this for Giovanni? No. This is just a shortcut. Okay. This is possibly also just a shortcut. No, this is sausages. Look tired, you should take... Oh, that's good. We actually get a healer here. That's amazing. Good to know. There is another door here. That's another wild Team Rocket trainer. Drowsy. Drowsy should also just fall to high magnitude. Well, that's not really high. Magnitude 6 is like half-life, maybe, if even. No, okay. That did more than I expected it to do. We can just press dash here. We don't want to get a weak magnitude again. Okay, level 39. Good. What are its stats now? Its attack is pretty high up there. Not anywhere near the Swallow, but I don't think anything is gonna get near the Swallow too soon. Oh, magnitude 6 again. We just turn around the 6 to a 9 and then we should be better off. But that still kills, okay. I guess I shouldn't complain. Dugtrio definitely knows how strong it needs to do stuff. I'm not gonna stay into a Machop though. On to our Swallow. Because I do not like the damage it does. Actually, we're on neutral against fighting types. Because we're normal flying. That's why it didn't... that's why it wasn't not effective. It's kind of spooky. Oh, we should just heal. We are so close to a heal. Ba-dum-bum. Okay. There's a teleporter. Which brings us to another scientist. Oh, so many teleporters and so much maze-like stuff. Too much. Electrode. I feel like magnitude should just deal with it. 6 isn't the best. But with a crit it works. Okay. Won't complain. Won't complain. Dugtrio again just proving that it knows what it's doing. Wheezing isn't great as a matchup though. Can try a slash. That does literally nothing. Of course we have to get poisoned. At least the healer is right around the corner. So we'll retreat into you and just return to the counter hell that we had before. Tackle into counter. Smoke screen. Please just use something useful. Stop it. Stop making this fight take so much longer than it needs to do. Just counter it. That killed. Interesting. Wobbuffet might actually do stuff. I mean, it's much more predictable when you know that the types are actually... when the types are the kind of attack they do. So, oh, it's a poison type, so it's probably going to be physical all around. So you can just press counter. So then we have this hyper potion. Okay, fine. We can open up this door. There's another TP here. We can open up this door. Is this a place we've been to before? That is a place we've been to before. Are there any other doors here, though, is the big question. Because we do want to open up everything. No. I guess we check out what this teleporter here does. Oh, that's where Gary is. Good. I'm not even sure why I'm saving here. We need to just beat up Gary, and then our level cap increases by 1. So to beat up Gary, though, we need Raichu up front to deal with the Pidgeot. So, team plan here. Gary has Pidgeot first, which means Raichu will take care of that. Gyarados will also hopefully just be Raichu'd. His Alakazam, I can probably take down with hopefully just anything. I think I'm going to maybe even save switch into the Wobbuffet. His Growlithe should die to the Quagsire or the Duck Trio. And then he has Venusaur, which I think the Swellow should take care of. Okay, let's try this though. Hello, Gary. Okay, very important fight. Things could go very wrong here if we miss a lot or if stuff goes wrong. So Raichu does Thunderbolt. Pidgeot is faster and actually deals 20 damage with this quick attack. But I believe the Thunderbolt should kill it. It does. Good. So that is Pidgeot down. Next is Gyarados, which again we can just... it's Intimidate. Intimidate doesn't matter because we are special on Thunderbolt. Because all electric moves are special. That should also be a very dead Gyarados. We didn't need the crit. Gyarados is 4 times weak to electric. Raichu. We still have to be careful because level 41 is the max for Giovanni. Growlithe. We are now double intimidated, but I think we could just Thunderbolt and just press Thunderbolt and see how far we get. That works. That does indeed just work. Next up is Alakazam, who is actually very specially defensive. And I'm genuinely unsure if Raichu can tank a Psychic. The special defense isn't the worst, all things considered. We could at least T-Wave it. Future Sight is fine. We could at least T-Wave it and then go into Wobbuffet. I don't think... Oh, it has Synchronize. I don't think we could beat it with our Raichu because it's also specially defensive. But at least Wobbuffet has a chance. We can Mirror Coat here. Okay, it uses Carmine. That's mildly spooky. If it uses Psychic though... Oh, Future Sight hits us very late. It does nothing as well. Just no Future Sight? It does just no Future Sight. Okay, so Wobbuffet doesn't do anything here. Interesting. I guess we do just go into you. Because you can tank it. We didn't want to use Water Gun. Whoops. That does very little. Carmine number 2 is spooky though. The Future Sight that Yep, that should come in now. And actually do quite a bit of damage. I think Mudshot should kill it. It didn't kill. Oh no. Now I'm actually kind of scared. It uses Future Sight, but I think one of them missed, so we should be fine. Yep, I don't want to get hit by the other one, though. This is weird. This is very weird. This is very, very weird now. I think we can just go into our own Alakazam here. It should be able to tank a Future Sight. Okay, it didn't take a Future Sight yet. We can just Shockwave. Should take care of that. Is Venusaur weak to Psychic is the next question. Is it? It does have double weakness to Psychic, so it could just stay in. Unless we take a lot of damage here from the Future Sight. Sheesh. Okay, that was quite a bit. I think we are gonna swap into our Swellow after all. Because I don't wanna risk anything there. Alakazam is really good and I don't just want to lose it to being greedy. So we can just Aerial Ace here. That might not kill, but at least be very good. Sleep Powder is really annoying. But we can definitely survive another Razor Leaf. And then we can heal. Unless it's crit. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. I know we were dead to crit, but come on. Really? Oh, no, not the Swellow. You did so well. 6.25%. I will repeat myself. Oh. Grass attacks are special, so we could just... Oh, Sleep Powder sucks. I really, really hate the powders. Razor Leaf, at least let's see how much damage this does. Not a whole lot. Oh, Miracle! Oh, we actually get through. At least Venusaur's dead now. Come on. Swellow didn't need to die there. That stinks. Oh, sorry for hitting the mic there. Of course it did. Well, Swellow was a really good team member. Unfortunately, it wasn't long for this world. Oh, it was so strong as well. Are you... We got a Lapras. Oh, cool. Oh, no, it's just a Pidgeotto. I think in German it's a Tauboga. Boga. We are gonna return now. So we can swap out the Swellow and prepare ourselves for Giovanni. So Giovanni's level 41. Has Nidorino, Rhyhorn, Kangaskhan, and Nidoqueen. Not too fond of all of this. I mean, realistically, Nidorino might just die to Quagsire? Hello, Swellow. You will be missed. Yeah, we didn't have a Saffron City. Well, we did with the gifts, but again, gifts are weird. I'm not gonna use this one. Not gonna use it. What do we do? So for Nidorino, I think we could just like Quagsire like everything with a mud shot. And then comes the Kangaskhan, which is again the issue, and I think maybe Wobbuffet might just be memey enough to work. Especially while we don't have that great of different Pokemons here. Nidoqueen is weak to water again, and weak to ground, weak to rock. Interesting. So that could also work. Do you have a rock type move? You do not. Ducktrio could work. Wait. Nidorino is dead to ground. Rhyhorn is dead to water. I don't want to move. I don't want to leave that. Let's think here. Does Pelipper at least have a flying type attack? It does also have wing attack. Maybe we just throw in a throwaway Pokemon in case we need it. Because I'm not really sure. I feel like Quagsire can probably take on the entire team, but we might need to swap out Quagsire eventually to give it a heal. That might be what we need to do. Can we actually use the elevator? Oh, we can. Floor 11. Oh, interesting. There is more Team Rocket trainers here. Bum ba dum bum. Rattata should be fine. Oh, we didn't heal up. That's not great. Whoops. Rattata again. Do you just have rats? Probably just have rats. Zubat. Water gun. Should take care of it? It does take care of it. Next up is another rat. Which means another mud shot. Quick attack. Only does 6. Good. Rat is down. We didn't really need the crit. Critical hits happen too often. This is really the result of this entire playthrough so far. Critical hits are too common. The 6-ish% doesn't really seem correct. But it is supposed to be. Zinc. Okay. So what is here? There's a scientist. Which I believe the Quagsire can just take down. I should really heal the Quagsire though. Magnemite, okay. Mudshot should take care of it. Yep, good. Coughing. Water gun. Sludge shouldn't do too much. Nope. And another water gun. Coughing down. That is the scientist done. We will go ahead and heal up the Quagsire now though, because that is getting very sketchy. Can probably just use a lemonade. Yeah, that's fine. That's perfect, actually. Actually, quite a few things here need healing. Quite a few things here need healing. I should probably just headed back to the Pokemon Center. Paralysis heal for Raichu. This is sketchy, but fine for now. Hello, the rocket guy. Bum ba dum bum 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 ba dum bum bum. A choke is kind of weird. Again, we don't have any flying types anymore. So I think we can just go into this and we resist it because we have Psychic type. And B, we can just press counter here because it's just a fighting type. Or it just uses foresight first. Now we no longer resist it, but that's fine. We can just still counter it. Seismic Toss always does 33 damage to us, which now is the question of whether counter does the double. Counter doesn't kill, but it's still fine. How much damage does Revenge do? Not a lot. How much damage does counter do? Quite a bit. Good. Wobbuffet is suddenly no longer a meme. It's actually useful as long as the enemies are predictable. Carbos. Rare Candy, which is slightly pointless. And an Ultra Ball. We are supposed to get Master Ball from here. Somewhere. We can open up this door. I'm not sure where this one leads to. I guess another door. And more trainers. Bum 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 ba-dum bow. Ba-dum bum bum. A chop. We can probably just go back into Wobbuffet for this. Foresight is fine. I'd rather have it use it now than later. Revenge shouldn't do anything. Counter, though, also doesn't do a whole lot. Now the Revenge should do more? No? Counter still should just do the same amount-ish. Seismic Toss does 29 damage, but now counter does kill. Flop. Down with the Machop. Down with the Machop. Next in comes a Drowsy, which should have special attacks, so we can Miracle. I don't like the Meditate on that thing. We didn't like the Meditate on that thing. Should we heal? We may want to heal. We have so many Hyperpots, we might as well. Heal this guy up and see what it actually does. Poison gas is physical. Fair enough. Oh no, it's actually just straight up poisoning and not actually doing direct damage. I guess let's use Miracle. No, it does actually just use Headbutt. So we should just keep using counter. So there goes a headbutt. Don't flinch. Use counter. And okay, we can two-shot it. I don't like that extra meditate. Plus it's just gonna stall out more. It actually does worry me quite a bit. I'll just use a second Hyperpot. Headbutt. How much damage does it do? Still not enough. Poison is the most annoying part here. Stop using Meditate! Jesus! And I bet you if I use Antidote, it'll just... the AI will just know to heal up. Like, if... I don't really want to use my third heal on this. Let's go to you and just kill this stupid Drowsy. At least... and now it uses a special move. I guess that's fine. It's just kind of being bullshit now. AI is being confusing. We should be careful and head back. Oh, that's new. That was a sneeze. I'm sorry. I need to be very careful here. Okay, no, I don't need to be careful at all. Okay. Let's head into the elevator. Three times the charm and yeah, now dead. Okay, let's head back. The Wobbuffet will be fine. And we can heal everything up. And hopefully find Giovanni this time. I'm still bummed out about the Swallow, but at this rate, I think we'll still be good overall in the run. Hopefully. I mean, did we still need the Swallow for something? For Bruno, I think his name is, like the fighting Elite Four. If he is in this game. I'm not sure though. Oh wait, we didn't need to go into floor 11. Oh. Let's go floor 10. This is where we had this dude. Oh, and that was that teleporter there. So this one leads to another scientist. So many trainers. Too many trainers, too many teleports. 41 is our level cap for this, at least. Electrode is super fast now. They're actually now at a level that is respectable, kind of, for regular trainers. Teleport there. We did that. Open this door. More items. There might be like an electrode in here. Nope, but an escape room is always good. Anything else behind here? Just a person. Shh, can't you see I'm hiding? Okay. Sorry, dude. Where did this lead to? Oh, this was that. Okay, so this leads to this scientist. This leads to that. So many unnecessarily teleportations. This leads to this scientist, and this opens up these doors. HP up, and X special, which is absolutely useless. We already defeated this guy. Okay. Guess let's go down. See what other doors there are. There's this. You're a trainer? You're a dude? You're a magician. A juggler. With Kadabra. Interesting. Curious. Why is there just a regular magician here? I don't know. I mean, raising the fence might help you here against Mudshot? Yeah, just barely. Okay. Fair enough. But we still beat you. I guess what other comes after the Kadabra? It's a bit more troublesome. Mr. Mime. Magical Leaf is very dangerous. Oh no. No, 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 no. Why did you? What are you doing with a grass type move? And why did you have to crit? No. Okay, now we're struggling. Now we have issues. Encore doesn't do anything. Just use Magical Leaf again, you prick. That is so dumb. There was no reason. It really didn't need to have a grass type move and to crit. I'm not even sure if the crit was necessary. We were 4 times weak to it, but we also had the defenses to possibly just tank it. That really just sucks. Come on. Quagsire was gonna be so good. It was so good. It has done so many good things. This is upsetting. This is really upsetting. Oh no. No, why you dude are really sucky. There's another door and another dude behind it. Man. Protein. Nothing. Okay. We can open up this door. This door leads to probably nowhere. No, that was just items. Well, let's head outside, I guess, again. This was that. Is there any other doors? Okay, there's this door. You were hiding here as well. Will you forgive me if I teach Thunder Wave? I don't need it yet. Card key. Hello, self-employee. You're not an employee. You're just another Team Rocket laboratorian. Scientist. Ah, man. 2 deaths today. Last session went really, really well in comparison. Or did we do something last session? I think we lost stuff last session. We lost the Croconaw last session. This is rough. I don't actually know how to deal with the wheezing. I know I do. I do know how to deal with it. Just send in Wobbuffet and press counter. It doesn't know anything that's special. Unless it just keeps smoke screening me, because that's fun. Please actually use an attack, and then we just need to not miss. Good. Especially because it was a crit, that's good. Yep, that kills it. Coughing. I mean, I think we can just continue with this, because that's fairly safe to do. Self-destruct is spooky. Does it kill? What is it? What is this today? The 3rd death due to crit. What? And no, there's no way that explosion would have, self-destruct would have killed without a crit. That was literally just, oh, I crit, I killed you. That's dumb. The game just decided that we really needed a change of teams here, apparently. Look to miss, that's great. Smoke screen won't help that. Now we really need to get out of this. That doesn't really help us. Smoke screen is also not making things better. Somehow we're still hitting. Smoke screen number 3. Sheesh. Still hitting. Okay. Can we get like a useful crit for once as well? That would be great. Still hitting. Okay. Great. Good to know. Man. Game is just being brutal now. Let's use the elevator. Let's get out. And actually replace 3 of our party members. 3, 2 or 3. What if it was just starting to get really, really good as well? Like, really good. We just figured out how to use it, and then it just died to a crit. Same as Quagsire, dying to a crit. And Swallow dying to a crit. Fascinating. Mildly salty about that. Well, at least we have another water ground Pokemon. I'm so sorry, Quagsire. You were so good. You've been around with us for so long as well. I mean, technically, this has also been around with us since Mount Moon. Man. We can use Swampert, I guess. And I'm genuinely unsure what to throw in now. Swampert is... the moveset isn't great. Because it doesn't have Surf yet, so it's just Water Gun. And Mud Sport. It doesn't even have a good ground attack. Oh. Oh dear. And we don't really have much to do with the Weezings and co. Yeah, I guess we can throw... No, you won't deal with the Weezings either. I do really want to use you, but currently you're not useful. You could deal with stuff. You're fairly tanky and strong. Bite and Ember. Oh, you're not even... You don't even have... No, you do have Headbutt, I guess. It's not optimal, but it's something. Ugh. Machop? What do we do against Machop, though? I guess we do need the Pelipper for the fighting type mons. Maybe we do just take in you as well instead of the... Please, game. Please actually work. There we go. Instead of the Love Disc, because A, it can tank more. B, it's not that bad. The problem with Mawile, I had to remember why Mawile was something I really, really hated as a Pokemon. It's because it's a Steel type without Steel moves. It learns Iron Defense. That's it. It learns Baton Pass, which at first glance you think, oh, that's really cool. It's really strong, right? No, because it learns Sword Stance as an egg move. So, yeah, it's very much just eh. At the very least, Mawile could help out with tanking and stalling, but it's not meant to be amazing here. What is our XP situation here? Dugtrio can still tank a bit, or take a bit of XP. We need to see here how we proceed in safety. So floor 1 was no more doors. We've cleared all the doors in floor 1, right? Yes. And we had a teleporter. This didn't do anything. We just need to find... No, this was where the bed was, and then we need to head up. What does this one do? This was where Gary was? Okay. There's Giovanni. And there's just more rocket grunts. Okay, good. We're getting there. We are getting there. Not much longer. I'm still kind of worried about what I'll do, though, about everything, essentially, now. Cool, Magnitude probably doesn't do a lot here. It's ground type itself, and it's only a Magnitude 6. At least Rage doesn't do anything either. Slash? Slash doesn't do a whole lot. But we're fast, and it should kill now. Did need the crit. Again, getting crits at timings that we didn't need it. Marowak. Rock 2? Yeah, that's a crit, but that doesn't do much. Did we... Leer? Leer's fine-ish. Do we just Magnitude and hope for a high number? 6 isn't a high number. But it's probably still gonna be better than Slash here. Boomerang misses, okay. Can we get a high number? 5 isn't a high number. Come on, we really don't need a lot here. I guess at this point we just go for Slash, because it's safe. Yep. Third Pokemon is a Drowsy, which we can again just Magnitude, and we get another 6. Okay, Dugtrio, you can get stuff that's higher than a 6, please. Psychic shouldn't hurt too much. Nope, okay, good. We can just Slash for being safe. There we go. Good, good. So that is this dude done. Inside of there is Giovanni, so we will heal up with a couple of potions, I guess. 1, 2, just because we can. Yes, it's just for the 4 HP, but I'm not going to run it back. We need to start this fight out probably with Swampert. I'm not... Again, you don't have a good ground attack. That's the difficult part about this. Case. We do have... Ice Beam isn't the worst. Maybe? No, it's still pretty bad. Well, I guess Ice Beam really isn't the worst. What does it do against this? We also just have Dig, which is good. guess we could just learn dig on it. It's better than mud sport. Until we get earthquake at least. Nidorino, will it be enough though for the Nidorino? Dugtrio could just be better almost. Anyway, we need to get our levels up though, because we can go up to 41 now. So we might as well get to level 40? Or just 41 on him. We kind of need him to... Oh, Muddy Water helps. Muddy Water helps. This is a very low accuracy move, but it's really strong. I mean, this is going to be a Mega Kick contender, though. Level 40. And 41. That's the level cap we have. And then we have... I mean, we might as well get everybody to level 41 here. Because we can. Dugtrio. Also still contemplating just throwing Dugtrio first to deal with the Nidorino. Pelipper probably won't do a whole lot. Kangaskhan is spooky as well. Guess worst case, the Morwal can at least stall the Kangaskhan for a safe switch into the Alakazam. It doesn't have a buff move. It just has a weakening move with Tail Whip. The Nidorino doesn't have a fighting move, only a poison move with Poison Sting, which really doesn't... it's also sketchy. Iron Defense, sure, I guess. We can give somebody Baton Pass Iron Defense. Maybe instead of Fake Tears. Sure, we'll Baton Pass Iron Defense, maybe. That could be funny. Okay, let's see here. Giovanni. Open this. We save here. Not that it really changes anything, but in case anything crashes, we're at least right in front of the battle. Hello there, Giovanni. So we meet again. Let's see. This is so much more sketchy now, without the original plan. Swampert can at least go for Dig. Horn Attack is faster. That's a crit. Can you guys stop critting? If it has Poison Point, that's annoying. I guess it does have Poison Point according to the guide, but it might also just die before it really matters. It's good. We didn't get poisoned. There's Kangaskhan. We return to hell, I guess. It fakes us out once, okay. We can survive a rage. Yes, we can. We can dig. We can at least be safe here. Tail Whip, we dodge with it. Dig shouldn't do a whole lot of damage. It's faster than us, but I feel like Rage... Mega Punch is really brutal. Mega Punch is really brutal. We need to go into the Morwal here. I feel like that's the best choice we have. Intimidate does help as well. I forgot that it has Intimidate. That does make it better. Still really annoying though that it has no offensive steel type move. We can... honestly, maybe just press Iron Defense a couple of times. Press Iron Defense and Baton Pass that over to Alakazam. Because that way Alakazam can definitely tank everything. And then sweep everything because everything dies to Psychic. Now it's on +6. And then we can just Baton Pass away. Baton Passes shouldn't be priority. No, it's not priority. Good. That Rage was somehow a crit. I am once again fascinated. So Alakazam comes in with +6 defense. And we can, I think, just press Psychic here and annihilate everything. Okay. Rhyhorn should also just go down to Psychic. I mean, the Baton Pass Iron Defense doesn't change its special attack. I did just need a very good safety for not just switching it in and having it die. The Nidoqueen might tank Psychic, but it might also not. I'm not entirely sure. It doesn't. Good. Good. Alakazam sweep. There we go. That's kind of what we needed after all this. Oh. Okay. Now the next level cap is 43 against Sabrina. Am I happy with this? No. Oh, that was them. Thank you for serving Sylph. And he gives us the Master Ball. Not that it really matters, but oh well. Good, cool, great, amazing. So now we can leave and we can make our way to Sabrina. We can teach the Alakazam Shadow Ball, I think is going to be the plan here. Because that way the Alakazam can definitely deal with Sabrina. Do I go with Iron Defense more while the Baton Pass shenanigans? Is that... No, Iron Defense doesn't really matter against Sabrina because she's all Psychic, right? Yeah, I guess the Venomoth is annoying. Her Alakazam is at level cap as well, but doesn't have anything that's effective against my Alakazam because I can teach mine Shadow Ball, which I'm going to do right now. Shadow Ball. Again, from the casino. We can forget the future sight. Yep. Because we do have Psychic instead. There we go. Floop. Then we need to... Oh, Venomoth is annoying. Because it doesn't get killed by Alakazam, I think. No, it does. It does have double weakness. Wait, you can learn Flamethrower? You're weird. You're just weird now. Snatch its effects of the foe's healing or status change move. Okay. Turn doesn't really matter. Iron Tail. Can it at least learn Iron Tail? No, it can't even learn the one Steel type TM in the game. I hate it. Well, Baton Pass doesn't do anything for this fight. I feel like it's literally just Alakazam sweep. I don't really like that idea. But I might have to. We'll just go ahead and do the speed up. Because level max here is 43. Trick doesn't do anything, that's just... Nope, that is not useful. Alakazam, no. Swampert, yes. And yes, you won't hear the in-game music while we're on speed up mode, but it is still faster. No! I guess not an Alakazam sweep. And I don't want to reset back to Giovanni because that sucks. This has just become much worse. When I'm trying to save time. And I just hurt myself so much more. This has just become so much worse. And... okay... Maybe, well, his Alakazam has also got really high special defense. Actually, most of his team has high special defense. Alakazam sweep probably wouldn't have happened then. To be fair. To be fair. Now we just need a physical sweep to happen here. Sadly, you have no special defense. So you would just die. Unless we go... No, we don't have anything that boosts special defense. You are also purely special. The Shelgon? It does have headbutt, but that's still not amazing. It also doesn't really have any special defense. The Azumarill does have pretty good special defense. Does have physical attack. Maybe we pick up the Azumarill instead. And I guess the Persian instead of the Mawile. And I guess we'll go slowly. Let's save here just to not make this mistake again. I didn't want to redo the Giovanni fight because that sucks. But I will make sure that I don't make mistakes again. Raichu can go up to 43. Single presses. You can go to 43 as well. And then we need to get the Dugtrio up. Few swipes isn't bad. It is bad. It is really bad. Let's get that up to 43. We do just want everybody to be up to par here. This just made everything so much more rough. Today is not a good day. Today is really not a good day. Three deaths and screwing up something that could have possibly helped. I mean, again, I think Alakazam Sweep probably wouldn't have happened because everybody has a high special defense. But still would have helped. 41. I'm taking this slow just to not screw up. Still need to plan though on what to do with the Azumarill because it needs something better than Slam. Because its physical attack is actually pretty high, I want to say. And pretty high is a word. It's at least tanky. I'll say that much. Focus? No, that's not going to be super effective. I could give it Water Pulse, but meh. Ice Beam? We could freeze. We could freeze. We could also Brick Break. Brick Break isn't the worst. Especially because the Mr. Mime sets up a wall. Flamethrower doesn't... No. Secret Power is a normal type move. Oh, this is so weird and rough. Thief might also not be the worst. Is Dark effective? I think so, right? Yeah, Dark is effective. Wait, how is fighting effective against Psychic? This can't be right. There's no way in the world that this is right. Alakazam. There's no way that it's 4 times effective against Alakazam. No, it's resistant. Ah. Ah, okay. It just shows up wrong then. So it's weak to Bug, Ghost, and Dark. Which we don't really have any of. Unless we can teach it Shadow Ball. We can teach you Shadow Ball, but it's neither stab nor are you particularly good at it. Oh, the thinking continues. We just had to screw ourselves. Special attack isn't the worst, I guess. You also have dark already. Bite isn't the worst. We do have the glasses. Maybe we do use you for some of it. We can equip the glasses to you. Give. I mean, it's not the greatest, but it's also not the worst, at least. Cleanse tag is repels wild Pokemon. The rest of this really doesn't do much. Again, let's just... We really have nothing here, huh? That can effectively deal with stuff. No. I guess that's what we'll play about then. We need to deal with the Kadabra first. This is just gonna be rough. This is gonna be a massacre of my own team, I feel like. If things go wrong, this is how it goes wrong. Gym is around here. Maybe we can dodge some of the... No, it's a teleport puzzle. Of course it's a teleport puzzle. I'd really prefer it if we could dodge the trainers here. I'm not even sure what the puzzle is. I'm just trying around. There we go. Sure, I'll take that. Sabrina. Be kind. Just be very kind, please. Kadabra first. So... We have Bite. We're somehow speeding the Kadabra. Bite isn't doing bad damage. Calm Mind is spooky, but we are faster. But its special defense also just rose, but it still dies. Good. That is Kadabra down. Mr. Mime. I feel it's just also gonna tank a Bite with ease. A critical hit, that was necessary. It did have a ton of special defense, so that shouldn't have just died there. The Venomoth is weird, but I think we can just bite. Okay, no. Psybeam, don't kill, please. Okay. How do you deal with the Venomoth? That's the only weird one. That's the odd one out here. We can... What are your weaknesses? You're weak to Psychic, Fire, Flying, and Rock. So I guess the Pelipper goes in here. We don't take a ton of damage from it. Supersonic at least misses, that's good. We can Wing Attack. Even if it doesn't kill, it should be a 2-hit. Yeah, okay. By 1 HP. Psybeam shouldn't kill. Surely not. No, okay, good. She uses a Hyper Potion. That's fine. I mean, it remains a 2-shot unless this crits. Okay. We're still faster. Good. Very good. We need this. Alakazam is now... Alakazam is squishy. In defense-wise. Which then depends on whether or not Pelipper actually has the... But it does have pretty good defenses. Maybe it does just Wing Attack. Calm Mind is very spooky though if it does get to survive for too long. I do want to try and make... Oh, it isn't a 2-hit. Future Sight at least doesn't do damage yet, but next turn it will. Or on the next 2 turns. It could have been a high roll. Hyper Potion really is dangerous. Oh... Psychic might hurt a lot. Oh, the Future Sight will kill us though, unless this kills first. No, it doesn't kill first. Oh, we could have really done with the high roll. That's too bad. But I'm not too bummed out about Pelipper. Pelipper wasn't that important for me, but it is a bummer. Okay, we can deal with this. We can deal with this, we can deal with this. This was a lot less worse than I thought it would be. And we get Timo 4, which is... What is Timo 4? Timo 4 is... Karma. Ooh. Now that is good. Now we just need to return here somehow. The train is no longer active. No. Good. How do we get out of here? Let me out. Let me run. Please. Okay. We do have dig. Let me escape from this hell. I'm done with teleportation puzzles. Okay. The next level cap is 43 still with Koga. So we actually don't get to use our Alakazam still. Pain. Who would have actually been really, really good against Koga. Oh dear. Okay, well, at least we get some encounters now. How do we deal with this? So, Pelip is down. I can accept that. Pelipper wasn't the bestest thing. Although we did have him for a while now. It was like our second or third encounter with the Wingull. But it also didn't stay around for too long. I guess we do just pick up the Mawile now. And now we need to be very careful actually because of Koga. And there's a lot of trainers on the way down to Fuchsia. By the way, how do we get down to Fuchsia? I don't remember entirely. We need to go to Celadon. Do we need to no, we need to go through the side here and around. That was how. Okay. I guess we just keep the cat in front. Should work. The Snorlax is down already. So that should work. Bum 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 bum. Lavender Town. Now let's go down. Let's also try and avoid most, if not all, of these trainers. If we can help it. Because again, I'm trying not to overlevel. Oh, okay. Guess we did fight quite a few of them already. No! Not enough of them, apparently. How do we deal with Koga? I mean, he basically just has poison types. It's all poison. So ground types do quite a bit here. Oh no, you might just overlevel now. Okay, no you don't. I do want to swap you out though. This is all awful. Oh, this is also rough. Supersonic, because we need more confusion. Can we please get through with a slam? No. And hitting ourselves does do far too much damage. Please stop. Snap out. Slam. Missed. Okay. Great. Fascinating. Missed again. Just, you know, Crocodile was really good with his Mega Kick. 75% chance, and it still, like, hit. I think the total tally was 19 to 2. Or 18 to 2. Something ridiculous like that. And you can't even hit E-Slam. There we go. Maybe I just need to taunt you. So that you perform. Goldeen. No, you don't perform when you're taunted. You continue to miss. Now you hit. Okay. Are you like a 50-50 chance perhaps? Horsey. It's literally 50-50. Oh, the pain. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, we need to take the kitty away from first spot though, and probably just throw in the Raichu in front. Sure, I mean we don't really need Raichu for this gym, so it's probably fine if we have him in front. What was in here? What was something? Oh yeah, this was the fishing guru. And then we have birdmen. I kind of want this item, although it's gonna be a fight. No, you know what? I can farm the XP after we're done. This is to Route 12, which means I don't need to check that. You just had to get in my way. Ah. At least Raichu should be able to take care of these guys. Thunderbolt. Bum, bum. Critical hit. Probably wasn't necessary though. That's a Poliwag. Again, Thunderbolt should deal with it. Bum. Yep. Raichu's doing a good job. We're returning to the start of this video where Raichu thunderbolts everything. Except it's no longer Ghostbuster. It's now become a fisherman. Seeking to make fish fingers out of every fish Pokemon. Okay. Again, too many trainers here. Don't want to deal with them. Don't really think I can get past them all safely. Ugh. Is this the new route? Is this Route 13? This should be Route 13? It is Route 13. So that is a new encounter, maybe? Is it? I don't... Yeah, okay. Just have to find it here to confirm it. Yes, it is. Okay. Wait, what are the other routes? Route 17 was... Oh, that was this one, which we can't get to yet. 14, 15... 17, 18, this is 17, this is 18, okay. Fuchsia City itself had an encounter which was the Mudkip. Wasn't it? I thought it was. No, that was... Did I put it... No, Fuchsia is the next one. We don't have Fuchsia yet. But we do get something in 13 here. Let's see what we get in 13. What do we get here? Anything that can save our... I mean, technically it's any Pokemon, but also no. It is not what we needed. Hey, funnily enough, that is actually legitimately on this route. It does have a native Ditto here, apparently, according to the Nuzlocke tracker. Funny. It also has the very same name in German. Okay, I'll leave the trainers here again. If I can avoid all of them, I don't think I can. I don't think I can avoid all of them. But at least flying type Pokemon will die again to Raichu. I'm not even sure if we can get anything for Route 14 unless we... I'm not actually... I don't remember how this route went. It's been too long. I don't know if we need Surf later to get something from here, or if we actually get high grass or the chance to fish here. Pidgeotto, Thunderbolt. Good, now we're making caves. See, this Raichu has a lot of skills. Let's just cooking different kinds of things constantly. First ghosts, then fish, and now birds. There we go. And one more to go. At least nothing here gives too much XP. Because they're all still fairly weak. I guess it also makes sense since you could have gone down to Fuchsia, down to Fuchsia first. There we go. Bird dude down. Oh, this was just a dead end. Great. So we do actually need to go around here. Can you turn around? Is the question. No, you can't. Oh, you can actually dodge him though. Good. Route 14. Now, is there any high grass here is the big question. There is not really. There is a trainer here. Bam, bam, ba-dam, ba. Maybe headbutting trees works? I'm not sure if it works in this edition. Thunderbolts. As I was trying to say, though, I think earlier this stream is... I think with the next 2 streams this week, we'll get either done with this game, unless I continue to play as awfully as today, or maybe next week at least. This shouldn't be too much longer, though, because we are halfway through. Now, more than halfway through. But we're halfway through with 9 hours-ish. So with another 9 hours-ish now, in this week, we should be able to get through it. Now Righteous level 44, which sucks. Okay. At least Righteous wasn't needed for this next gym. But this is also really weird and awkward now. Still nothing there. Ooh. Trainers. There are a ton of cyclists there. I'm not fond of that. I feel like I should just go to Fuchsia. Route 15. So we still have Route 14 left. Let's get our encounter for 15. Why don't we? Pine Echo. I mean... It's okay. It's a tank. It's a bug type. But, yeah. At least... #1 priority is going to be keeping Swampert for Blaine. I just realized, because we need this. I think it's called Tansa. Like a Tansapfen. Like a, pine cone. There we go. The meaning behind the names is usually the same. Pine Neko. Captured. So I think we can just walk behind these guys safely. What else could we have gotten here, though? Oh, that would have been cool as well. Wishmer is cool. It's among my top 3 Pokemon to grab in Hoenn. Okay, at least we made it to Fuchsia in one piece. Let's head up the stairs. What do we get from you? Maybe? Yeah, we did. Okay. XP share. Wow, XP share is so late. Oh dear. Okay, but at least we have it now. Do we need it, though? I don't think we do. At least we're in Fuchsia now, which is cool. Warden's home. Somebody here gives us... I think we need strength first to give him back his teeth. Maybe we find his teeth in the Safari Zone? You are the better fisher. You give us the good rod, which is actually the worst rod. Maybe? I don't know. There's a zone here. Right, we could fish here. Actually, we should. Because the Safari Zone is its own zone. Safari Zone is its own thing. So we do get a free encounter here for Fuchsia. That is... far-fetched. Oh dear. Okay. we're really not getting a ton of really good encounters here, are we? I mean, Farfetch'd could... to be fair, I don't really know its moveset. What is your German name? Porenta, right? Porenta. Like something po and then enter for duck. Okay, I guess that's fine. It's not the most amazing thing right now, but it's fine. We will make do somehow with the resources we have available to us. This wall here doesn't need to exist. It's really just there to annoy us. You can cut him. What can we get here if we cut this? We get access to the Pokemon. This is a zoo. Is there anything else here? Well, Sarah, I'd like to meet her here. Cut. This is the Safari Zone. Is it? No, it's just the... It's just a building? It's just a building? Do you guys give me anything, though? No? Let's see. Warden Slowpoke, so kind. Such kind people. Let's try and check out the Safari Zone. Let's grab all the encounters we can get, because I feel like we really, really need them. There's the Safari Zone. Yep, it is. We need to... Fuchsia is far-fetched. There we go. So, Safari Zone, I believe there were items here. Maybe the Warden's Teeth are in here? But we mainly just want to grab our one Pokemon from here. Why is the evolution music in the Safari Zone? That's weird. Rest House. Why would you... Okay, I think we had a limited amount of steps in here or something. Limited time. I do want to... I'm not sure, again, which zones are which. And it doesn't really matter. I just want to try and explore here as well. But our encounter for this is a Meditite. Which is curious. Does this work for Safari Zone? It does. Good. So Safari Zone is a Meditite. I mean, I'll already just write in Medicham. Medicham is cool. Eventually. But its name is Meditia. Now let's check through the remaining Safari Zone here for everything. Leafstone, okay. Still the evolution music in here. There's surfables. Walk properly. Oh, we could have had a horsey. No. Oh, I'm sorry. Ignore this Pokemon. I will throw it away. Ignore it. I wanted to run. Maybe capturing is faster than running, but I did want to run. No. You will be nicknamed dead. You're not an actual Pokemon. Sunny Day is good. For some things, at least. Max Potion is decent. Full Restores, I think, was just this is another rest house. How many did you catch? Chansey. Tired from all the running. So we need to get through here. Again, try not to run. Not to capture. Try and run. There we go. So there's nothing there. Safari Zone, next zone. We just kind of want to grab all the items here. Quick Claw is good. It's like not amazing, but it's good. It's kind of crazy that it's so like mid-game-ish. Like we're past the halfway point now, but it is kind of the mid-game point because you'd have this theoretically before dealing with the 5th gen gym words. Oh, we could have had Charmander. Sag. Though, I mean, let's look at the remaining gyms here, actually. We have Blaine, which is fire. We have Giovanna, which is ground. And then we have Rival again, followed by Elite Four and the Champion. And the Elite Four is Ice, Fighting, Ghost, and Dragon, before then having the Rival. That is... Steel Wing is good. This is kind of why I'm trying to get everything from here. Because all the loot is good. Mighty Yena is interesting. So I guess Meditite is still better. Protein is okay. Let's see, anything... I want to say the Warden's Teeth or something. Oh, okay, well, time's up. But we can keep going. I won't fight the gym today. I'll say that much. I will continue to explore the Safari Zone. I think that's going to be the goal for this. Is try and explore the Safari Zone to the fullest. Which also means trying to be very efficient here. And Nummel would have been cute. How efficient can we be here, though? That's the other question. We do need to go through here, through there, down here. I think we need to go down. This is a surfable area, which kind of makes life tough. And this was nothing, okay. So... around here, around that. Oh, this is a dead end? Oh no. Really? Up through there? Up here? This is up through there. We might not make it again here, sadly. Which would be quite sad because I did see an item over here and down there. Double team, okay. Not the most important thing. Gold teeth, there we go. That's what I wanted to find. This was basically the entire reason for coming here. Who? Oh, finally, you're the first person to reach the secret house. Though I made a campaign for our grand opening, I was getting worried that no one would win our campaign prize. Congratulations, you have won. I get HM3, which is Surf. Ah, yes, important. That is pretty huge, because Swampert can learn Surf. And Azumarill can learn Surf. I think that is it, though. That is the Safari Zone done. We will get called back here any moment. Yep, good. But we got what we needed. We wanted the Surf, and we wanted the teeth. Which sounds weird. We needed stuff. So we can cut our way through here. I believe this was the house of the warden. Yes. Gold teeth given to the warden. No one could understand a word that I said, not a one. I was too ashamed to show my face around the office even. Let me give you something for your trouble. HM4, which should be strength. Yes, strength. Can we already use strength, or is it a weird one? Tim case, open. So we have Surf, which we can give to you, as well as the Azumarill, instead of Water Gun, for sure. There we go. Surf is actually really strong. It's so strong that for the longest time it's actually been competitively one of the best water types, which is weird for an HM to be that strong, but we accept. So now Azumarill also has Surf. And I think Azumarill can also have Strength. Pretty sure she can. Yes. Or it. He can. Tail Whip. Go away. Now the big question is just whether or not... Ooh, with Surf we could return to Celadon. And get that, unless we can't. Okay, we can use Strength, so does that mean we can't use Surf then? Do we get here a rare candy? Okay, fair. Can we Surf? I guess I should check up here before I head to Celadon, because it's actually quite a long way to there. No. I guess that's a no. Can't be used until the new badge is obtained. Okay. So we definitely need to first beat the Fuchsia gym before we can Surf. But we do have Strength now. I'm trying to think now if there's any place where I needed Strength for, but I don't think there is anywhere. At least not that I can remember right now. Oh, come on, kid. Oh, is this Bill's house? Is it? You've met Bill? He's my grandson. He always liked collecting things, even as a child. You have a very good grandson. Anything in this house? Move deleter. Not what I needed. I need the move relearner. But I think he's very late. Maybe he is in here somewhere. Wasn't the move teacher somewhere? I don't know. We need to drop off the Raichu. Down here where Alakazam has been banished to. We need to get rid of you. Actually, let me just release you while I have the chance. Yep. Bloop. Okay. Who are we taking in with us for Koga? Because they're all poison types, so they're weak to ground and psychic. Which means Swampert is good, though Coughing also has... Actually, Coughing and Wheezing all have Levitate, so ground actually doesn't work, so it's only psychic. And this is the moment where I regret even further that Alakazam is dead. So maybe we level up Meditite for next time. Is Jinx gonna be any good? I mean, that's also a possible thing. It's just very low defense is the thing. And poison type counts as physical. Her speed is fine, but the defense is just very spooky. Like, I could give her psychic. Maybe she could survive. We could actually, for this gym, also use Mawile. Because we can Iron Defense Baton Pass onto a Jinx. What does Meditite actually have? Timid? I mean, I'll level it up and see which one is stronger. Whether it's Jinx or the Meditite. I think that's gonna be a tie between them. For psychic moves. Because ground type moves don't do anything. And none of them are strong against special stuff. No. Well, the Muck does have high special defense. But maybe, just maybe, we could also give one of them Calm Mind. Which, as long as they have high defense through the entire Iron Defense Baton Pass stuff, that could work. I'm more so worried about the Smoke Screen all of them basically possess, as well as the Minimize on the Muck. That could make the stuff more troublesome. But this might just work out just fine, like using Mobile Iron Defense Baton Pass into a Squishymon that just wrecks them. Could be the play. And worst case, we have 2 ground types for the Muck. I really don't want to lose or use Swampert here, I think. So, place him here. Let's see, what else do we have? Let me just go through a thinking phase while I can here. Maybe we throw in a throwaway? What would be a throwaway here, though? Like Love Disc or something ridiculous? Dunsparce? No, not Dunsparce. Dunsparce could... oh my god, I'm saying this. Dunsparce could actually be halfway relevant. Ditto, not so much. Oh, Ditto could Toxic something in the worst case. I do want to level him up and evolve him and see what he does. I also want to see what this thing does. There's a lot of things actually to level up and evolve and make use of for next time, because next time is just gonna be the murder of Koga. And then we have a ton of routes to backtrack on, grab another few encounters, head all the way over to Cinnabar Island, fight Blaine, and maybe we also, I mean, once Blaine is done, we can actually fight Giovanni. And then we can do Elite Four maybe on Saturday. Maybe it is done on Saturday. Who knows? Unless I mess up a lot. But I shouldn't have too much to do now. Now, this episode, though, did take 4 sacrifices. A Swellow, again, to a crit. Quagsire, I'm sorry, Leah, if you can see this. I'm very sorry, Pixel. Yeah. Yep. It died, I'm sorry. Wobbuffet is dead, again, to a crit. Although it did really well this episode. It's done really well for what little it did. And Pilipper, I mean, Pilipper wasn't that important. It dealt with stuff, and sadly it had to be a sacrifice. But we did get quite a few new Pokemon. We did get a Meditite, we did get a Farfetch'd, a Chinchou, a Dunsparce, and a Pineco, as well as an Electrike and a Ditto, I guess. I think we've still got quite a good setup here. So with that, I'm gonna go ahead and position myself over this Pokeball and press the save, and we will finish this off here. And I will quickly check if it's worth raiding. It's not really worth raiding here. Nah, it's not worth. So, with that, thank you guys for coming by. Have a good one. And let me just... Actually, let me just give this a double check. If it's... No, it's not. Okay, no raids. Good. With that, have a good one. Take care. And bye-bye.